Hello, this is Sarah from Fire from Scratch, where I try to reach my fire numbers. Today I thought I'd do a budget with me, and I'm not gonna lie, I've already done it because I started filming and then I put in all my money, and I realized I had quite a lot of personal information on here, so I just changed that. But yeah, basically I just went through and put in, as you can see here, I have a target, and in order to reach that target I need to put in 27.72 each month for this one. And this is my dentist. I only go once a year right now for a checkup, so I don't really need that much money, but it's nice to have it set aside for when it does happen. I have a bunch of categories, so I have my health category and my house category and my car and work, like insurance and pension and stuff, and life. Then I have like renovations, so I'd like a new wardrobe at some point, and also I have a house, so that also always needs some sort of renovation. Then I have my wish farm, which is where I save up for stuff that I want but isn't necessarily, needed. And then I have my future. So here I'm saving up for my FU money, so that you always have the money to leave a situation if it just becomes unbearable. And this is also where I put in my investment funds. There's definitely, like, these aren't hard and fast, like there's stuff that could be moved, but it's just where stuff ended up when I set up this, and it works for me, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, under my house I do have just some money set aside for like service at the house, like if I need my heating checked, or if I decide at some point I want someone to come and wash the windows, or stuff like that. Then I have snow clearing, because my life is simply too short to be shoveling snow. Then I have my property taxes, and I'm actually not sure if I need to save up separately for that, or if it just goes under my general taxes. But I'd rather save up and have the money in case I need to pay that separately. And then if I don't need the money, I have a little nest egg that I can put into my investment. So here I have my mortgage and some money I bought from my mom, my house insurance, like if something goes wrong on the house, and here is my stuff insurance, like if something breaks, like my stuff, or my, if you break your iPad or your refrigerator or something. This is my electricity, and my house is heated by electricity, so that might be a bit higher than others, but hey ho. Then we have my sewage and my water and my internet. Then for my car, we do have I'm saving up just for repairs, again for the service checkup and any repairs that need doing, just to have that sort of I think people call this a sinking fund, where you basically just put in money so you always have money in an emergency and you don't have to take it out of your daily budget. And another sinking fund, I guess, for a car, like a new car, because at some point my old car will die. It's pretty new now, so I'm hoping that will be years from now, but yeah. Then I had gas money. Usually I put in 1,200, but as you will see, my money sort of ran out towards the end of my budget, so I had to pilfer a little bit from this to make it even. Then we also have some car taxes and my insurance. And then for work, I have an extra insurance, if I get critically ill. This is one that my bank guy talked me into buying when I went for a meeting about my mortgage, and I was just like, yeah, of course I need this insurance, but I don't know. He actually talked me into buying two, and I ended up getting rid of the other one because it was way more expensive than I had figured out while we were sitting in the meeting. So I was just like, no, I can't do that, but I'll keep this one just, because at that point I had already paid like 6 months worth or something. So just to not feel completely sucked of money, I decided to keep this one. And this is my private pension that I save up for extra. And this is my union and my unemployment insurance. And I actually just recently changed my union, so this should get cheaper because before I think I was paying 1,000 a month for my union and my unemployment-ish. And now with the new union, it should be about 600, 500 or 600. So I should be able to save a lot of money there. But right now I'm still setting aside that money as if I still had my old union, because then it'll just be a nice surprise to have some extra money later on. And there was like a period, like a not a transformation period. What do you call it? I was switching from one to the other, so I wasn't really sure like how much I needed to pay who and stuff. So rather have some extra money standing around than not have enough. Then I have my category of life, and this first one here is gifts to me. And I just made this one the other day because I got some gifts for my birthday in February. So I decided to actually make one so I knew exactly how much I had, so it doesn't just, because sometimes if you get money, you just put it into your daily budget and you kind of forget that you are supposed to buy yourself a treat or something with that money. So it just disappears. And that had happened with my Christmas money. So I decided to make this one so I know exactly how much I had to spend on myself. Then I have my food budget, which is 3,000, which I do think is kind of high. But maybe about a year ago, I decided to up it because I don't enjoy meal planning and prepping and cooking and all that stuff. So I decided to spend some extra money and have food delivered, like HelloFresh, where you get the meal kits delivered, and that is so expensive. But I decided it was worth it for me to spend that extra money on it. And that's still the high food budget I have here, even though I have since, it's been a while since I've had food delivered. So yeah, but I usually end up either spending this on other categories that I overspend, or I'll have like a couple of hundred left, and then I'll put that towards one of my wishes or sinking funds. And this is my fun money that also usually gets absolutely devoured every month. So this is my Selfo plan and my saving up for going to Turkey later this year. It's in October, so I should be able to save up for that. And then I am attempting a glow up. It's not going great at the moment, but it's nice to have some money for I put in the hairdresser and new clothes and skincare and stuff like that. So it's nice to have a little money to treat yourself whenever. Then we have an accident insurance and a travel insurance and another health insurance. Doctors Without Borders, I put in 50 kroner every month to support them. And this is just a general charity, and right now I'm mostly focused on Palestine. And it's nice to have just a little bit of something that you can donate when you get the chance. Then I have a Dropbox subscription because I keep all my pictures there because my computer couldn't hack it anymore. Then I have a Spotify subscription, and I have actually considered canceling that because I think 109 is pretty expensive because I don't really use it that much anymore. I used to listen to music when I was driving to and from work, and that's a good half an hour each way. But like maybe a year or so ago, I started listening to audiobooks instead. And I don't really listen to a ton of music at home, like just being at home. And when I take a walk, I also usually listen to an audiobook or a podcast or something like that. So I don't really use it a lot. But when I do, and it's mostly for like longer road trips where I have the sat nav on to guide me, and I don't want like an audiobook to be interrupted every time the GPS tells me to go somewhere. So it's usually for longer road trips that I will use it, and I cannot handle commercials every 2 or 3 songs. I just hate it so much. But again, it's a potential savings of 1,200 in a year, so I am considering doing it. Or maybe I could even just do it for like a couple of months and see how bad it is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still considering, but I feel like I'm talking myself into cancelling it, at least for a little bit. And then we have gifts, because I do want to, be able to give gifts, and people buy me gifts, so of course I would like to reciprocate. And I think 200 a month is probably on the low side, but that's also because it very much depends on the month, how much stuff is going on. So yeah. Then I also have a sinking fund for my 50th birthday. That's 8 years away, so I should have time to save up, because I was actually kind of planning to do something for my 40th 2 years ago, but it kind of snuck up on me, so I did not have enough money to do anything. And the mini savings, I don't really put anything towards it at the start of the month, because usually every Monday I will take a look at the budget and see if I can do anything, and those are the mini savings challenges that I do with Mini Money Monday. Then I have the renovations category, and this is just like I'd like a new wardrobe, and I had like a little kitchen makeover going at some point. And then of course I have a house, so here I save up for any bigger projects. So stuff like I had the heating redone, and I put in a new roof. I didn't, like the builders did, but I paid for it this summer. So stuff like that goes here. Then I have my wish farm, where I have a new computer, which I am really wanting, but as you can see, I'm not really, doing anything yet. And this is kind of where my money ran out, as you can tell, because I didn't put anything in, either the renovations or the wish farm. So yeah, and I'm saving up for a new couch, so it's going better than the computer, so we'll see. Then I also have my future, and here I have a few money, and that's basically just an emergency fund where you can get out of a sticky situation. Like if your work becomes absolutely horrific, you can leave. And I know 900 krona is not enough for you to leave. Like that's like a day or something. But I'm working towards it, and the goal is to have at least 10,000 in it. So yeah. And this is my goal, 100,000 in 5 years, because I saw someone else, just throw out those numbers, and I was like, that sounds doable. Let's do it. So every month I put in 200 towards my investments, and that's like every single month. And then I try to put in everything I have left over from like food and fun money and gas money, and if I get extra bonuses at work and stuff, I try to also put in that towards my investments. And yesterday I did sweep my February budget for any leftover money, so I got, and that would be 489 then, from food and gas, I think. So yeah, right now I have just about 690 kroner ready to go, and hopefully at the end of this month, where I'm doing a low spend March, I'll have a lot more to put towards my investments. But yeah, and then I ran out of money, so so not and I feel like it's always these here, because I just start from the top and then put in whatever the target says I have to put in. So once I reach like my future and my wish farm and renovations and stuff, I don't really have much money left, but that should hopefully change in a couple of months, because I got not a promotion, a raise at work, but it will probably only come in with my paycheck in May, so like 1st of May, that should reflect on my paycheck, and I should have some more money to play with, hopefully, so I can actually have a hope in hell of getting a new computer, within the next 10 years. But yeah, let me know if you are using any sort of budget template and what you're saving up for, and yeah, like, tell me about your budget. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!